Look, I've no doubt that it will be a challenge. But look, for football in the world to sort of to get going again, I mean, certain situations and certain circumstances we need to adapt to. So we know what's in order. You know, we know what we need to expect. But look, it's a case of us, you know, myself, Tony, and the rest of the staff, just to create an environment where it's not. To create this environment where it's fun, where the players, you know, can enjoy. So look, it's not going to be all hands on all the time in terms of, you know, we're going to be down the players' throats all the time. You know, we're going to be sensible in our approach. But look, you know, what we fundamentally need to know is, look, we're here to work. You know, that's a case of, look, whether we're in a playoff bubble or not. You know, the players need to know that we're here to do a job. We're here to do you know, the very best we can be. And look, certainly from our point of view, we will have the players right, we will have the players ready, and we will do everything that we need to try and make the players as comfortable as possible. Okay, yeah, look, I think with football, I think rivalry is healthy, and I think it drives players on, it drives fans on, and it drives football clubs to achieve the very best. I think myself, Tony, we've been involved in various games throughout our careers and various derbies that have been you know, incredibly huge. So we know what it means to certainly the football club. We know what it means to the fans, which are mega important. And look, I think it's healthy for the game. It really is. So yeah, it's a relatively new club, as I said, coming into the ISL. But we know about the history between East Bengal and obviously Mohun Bagan in the I League. So look, it's something that I think, you know, the club should be, you know, using and try and use to our advantage. You know, let's get the game going. Let's get everyone, you know, really infused and in trying to enjoy the games as possible. And look, as for the fans, you know, we know how important football is, but we also know how important the games against rivals are, because it's something that we've become accustomed to. Yes, I think with you know, with football, I think it's always hard when anyone will tell you about building teams. I think we've had a history where we've built a team who struggled and made them successful over in Australia. So, you know, we know we can do it, you know, and I've no doubt we'll do it again. Look, it is a challenge, but it's a challenge that we're accepting. It's a challenge that we want to do very well. And I said before, it's about us doing all the preparation right and getting the right methods and ethics into the players, and we'll be doing that. So yes, it is a challenge, but it's a challenge that we can't wait to get started with. My coaching philosophy in the team around me is, look, we want to be competitive. You know, we want to play the right way. You know, we want to get, you know, good results. You know, fundamentally, football is all about getting the right results. And what I will say, you know, I think we will create a team who will work very well. You know, we'll work very well with each other. We'll work hard with each other. And you know, everything about us as a coaching group, you know, we'll want to play the right way. You know, we want to be a possession-based team. I think if you were sort of to delve into you know, our experience in Australia, you know, we took a team who were second bottom and made them competitive. You know, we had them playing the right way. In terms of stats, I think we were by far better than most other teams in the A League last season. So we improved that team, you know, drastically, and that is our aim again: is to be competitive, play the right way, and you know, and be as successful as we can. Yeah, look, to be successful now, we know, we've said before how difficult it is. You know, most of the ISL teams have started the preparation. Obviously, we're a little bit later in obviously terms of getting the ownership switched over and getting our contract signed. But look, we know that it's there for us. You know, we will be, you know, as good as we can. We will have the team working very hard, and we will demand, you know, that the team work hard. So look, we do know it's going to be hard. We know it's going to be difficult. So I mean, success for me is, look, let's be competitive. Let's go and, you know, match teams. Let's go and, you know, get the right results. And look, it's no different from, you know, now. If we were a team who were brand new or a team who were, you know, prepared and ready, you know, you've still got to go out there and fundamentally do all the right stuff. And that's what we're going to be planning to do. So yeah, we want to be competitive. We want to make games as hard as we can for our opponents. We want to play the right way. And look, come the end of the season, we'll all sit down again and we'll find out sort of how good and how successful our season has been. Well, obviously we have a new coach on board as well, Renedy Singh, and look, you all know him, and his stature in Indian football is absolutely brilliant. We know as a coach how good he is. As a player he was successful, and certainly as a coach he's been a success so far as well. So he knows most about the local players, and look, we've been hands-on. We've been speaking about players who are right for us and players who aren't right for us. So so Renedy Singh has been instrumental in obviously helping us with that. Well, why not? I mean, my question is why not? I think look, we know how difficult the world has been so far, and football still needs to get played. Football is people might not think it's a massive priority, but look, we're football people, and we know how much joy that brings to people. So I think we're part now of a team and a club who are trying to make people that little bit happier. We want to. We know at the time it's tough. And look, the ISL, as a new team in Shree Cement, East Bengal Foundation, and look, we're going to be, as successful as we can. We're going to be, enjoyment for people who want to enjoy the football. And look, for me, it was a good fit. It's a new league with essentially a new team, but with that 100-year-old heart. And look, we can't wait. So, my answer to that is, well, why not now? Got nothing but admiration for it. I think certainly in the first few years when the crowds were up and the passionate fan base all around the ISL was great, and it was good to watch. Football is the same all over the world. When you have a passionate fan base, and when they get right behind the teams and they make that spectacle that little bit more enjoyment, we all love that, and I think that has been the case with the ISL over the years. We have seen lots of good players come in. Lots of good players enjoy the football, and lots of good players enjoy the environment. And look, we want to do that. We want to enjoy the environment. We want to play the right way. We want to create an environment where the players really enjoy going into training. Players enjoy going into the stadiums and putting in performances that get the right results. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a year before we can see the fans in the ground. But look, I know how passionate the Shree Cement East Bengal fans are, and I know how much football means to them. So look, I can't wait to actually get over to Kolkata and mix with the fans and just show them sort of what a good team, the great team that we've created. Because football, as you know, is massive, but it becomes a little bit bigger when you've got fans right around us, and that is our aim. So look, we know we're in a bubble at the minute, and we know that is obviously what needs to be done at the minute. But eventually, as Tony was saying before, there's obviously that little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, and we're waiting, and it'll be pretty soon, I hope, where all the fans can get back in and they can start supporting the team that they love, and they can start getting right behind us, because we know how huge the fans are, and that's what we want to do.